It's May 2021's vinyl update. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to my vinyl update for May 2021. Fair bit here, as usual, mixture of stuff I've already shown and stuff I haven't, new and pre-loved. As always, I'll start with the stuff I haven't already shown, so if you've watched the other videos you can skip the end. Right, so first up, one of the things I've already shown, which you will see again, was the black vinyl copy of Matt Berry's new album Blue Elephant, or The Blue Elephant. So when it was announced, I ordered the mustard copy. Which version's this? I ordered the mustard. This is the mustard copy, which was an Acid Jazz exclusive. So I ordered that straight away together with the CD. Then at the time, I thought, well, it's called the Blue Elephant. I'd really want that on blue vinyl. So they announced a blue vinyl that was indie store exclusive. That's the mustard, very nice colour. And slice of vinyl. My local record shop advertised that they had a number of copies allocated and who wanted one, so I put my name down for one. Unfortunately, I missed out on the last coloured blue copy by about 45 minutes. His allocation had all gone by the time I had the chance to comment. He said he'd try and get me a blue one, but if not, it would be black. I said that's fine. It was a black vinyl, which is what I've already shown you. So I ordered the blue vinyl from recordstore.co.uk and got it the next day, which you'll see in a minute. But that's the blue vinyl. The mustard vinyl. This is the re-release of the Go-Go's reunion album, God Bless the Go-Go's. First time on vinyl, limited edition blue vinyl. Bought through HMV. At the time I ordered it, I thought this was an exclusive through HMV because they had it and nowhere else did. But they were just early. In the end, you could get this everywhere. Nice solid blue. Big fan of Belinda Carlisle, which is my primary interest in Go-Go's. I have their first 3 albums on CD. They're mixed albums for me. They're not great, they're not terrible. But wanted this for the collection. As you may know, I've gradually been picking up Alicia Keys' albums on vinyl. Thanks to a tip-off from my friend Stephen, I managed to pick up at a decent price The Element of Freedom on eBay through Rare Waves, I think it was. Great album, this. 2 discs. This contains Empire State of Mind, or New York, as people tend to know it. And this is on a nice lilac, slightly translucent vinyl. Now this next one is a 7-inch single, and it's a strange release. A strange release indeed. It is a Prince release. So, the French football club, Paris Saint-Germain, Paris, PSG, play at Parc des Princes. And so, as a result of that, they've decided to celebrate Prince. Doing a limited edition range of clothing, which I'm sure was meant to be announced on May the 25th, but there's no sign of it, so I don't know if that's been cancelled. But also this limited 7-inch single. So, first little bugbear is it comes in a plastic wallet, but the back goes all the way up the top at the front, but the back is a little dip, and then they've sealed it, so you've got to be very careful when unsealing it. Comes with this nice hologram sticker, and what this is, for some reason, the A side is the 7-inch single edit of Party Man from a Batman soundtrack, and then the B side, which makes a bit more sense, is a live track, previously unreleased, recorded at Le Zénith Paris in June 2014. See, this is, I'm going to have to remove this sticker, I think. Just pop that on my back there. So it's getting harder to get off. I've had, this is one of the only thing in this lot that I have actually listened to. Yeah, the B-side, recorded live at Le Zénith Paris in 2014 by Prince and Third Eye Girl, is Cool, which was a track Prince wrote for The Time and they recorded, but in the noughties Prince started playing it live a fair bit. It's on the usual slightly marbled purple vinyl. A nice touch. So that's Party Man, and it uses the version of the Love Symbol that he was using in 1989. And then Cool, because it was from 2014, has got the Love Symbol number 2 that he used as his name and then carried on using afterwards. So that's a nice little touch. Sound quality's great. It's just a very strange release, you know, why Paris Saint-Germain decided to celebrate Prince and why these two songs paired up. Yeah, very strange. Another slightly strange release. I saw this record store, I think it was, .co.uk. I thought, oh, I love that. It's The World of Tim Burton, and it's basically just music from his films. And I like a lot of the music from his films, so I thought, oh yeah, I'll go with that. So there's the main theme from Edward Scissorhands, end credits from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Batman main theme, Sweeney Todd main theme, Ed Wood main theme, Sweeney Todd, Johanna, Batman Walks to the Death, Mars Attacks main theme, Sweeney Todd A Little Priest, Batman Up the Cathedral, Corpse Bride main theme, Batman the Joker's Poem, Sweeney Todd No Place Like London, Batman The Final Confrontation, Sleepy Hollow end credits, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Breakfast Machine, Sweeney Todd Not While I'm Around, Beetlejuice main theme, Batman Returns end credits, and Alice in Wonderland Alice's theme. It's originally released in 2011, the compilation. I've no idea, there's no mention anywhere if these are the original versions, if these are covers, if these are orchestral. There's no credit anywhere as to who plays on the album. So until I listen to it, I've no idea. It was advertised, and let me get this right, as being on Swampy Green Swirl Vinyl 2LP. I received it, and I thought, oh, that's not quite what I was expecting, because it's more a translucent green, and it is slightly marbled, but it's not really what I'd call a swirl. So I thought, oh well, it's still nice looking vinyl, but just not quite what I was expecting. Then about a week after I received them, I had an email from recordstore.co.uk. Hi there, thanks for buying our exclusive pressing of The World of Tim Burton on Swampy Green Swirl Vinyl 2LP. We're really sorry to say there's been a manufacture error with a lot of these LPs and they've been pressed in the wrong colour. Instead of a swirl effect as advertised, the pressing has come in on a random mix of light green, swamp green, clear vinyl and shades in between. Each one is different. The manufacturer is repressing the LPs now in the correct colour and will announce a new release date soon. This pressing will be limited to 300 copies worldwide. If you're signed up, you'll hear about it first. In the meantime, I could return it for a full refund or keep it, and it would be even rarer, which isn't a bad thing. And they gave me a 10% discount code as well, which I used. So yeah, interesting release. As I say, no idea musically quite what it is. Another 7-inch single, pre-ordered ages ago. This is the latest coloured vinyl 7-inch from Kylie's Disco LP. This is Real Groove. Apart from the fact that I bought the first two of these, so wanted it for the collection anyway. The other highlight on this is that the B-side is a remix featuring Dua Lipa, who I'm also a big fan of. Nice little black wisp of smoke in that one, which I'm sure I wasn't meant to be, but I like. That was through her website, Kylie's website. Okay, a few pre-loved bits here. Heathen Chemistry record shop in Fareham that I go to. Posted one of their videos showing their latest stuff they had in, and there was, well, you'll see in a second, another Alicia Keys album that I needed in that, so I got them to put it by for me. Then when I went and collected it, I had a quick rummage and picked up a few bits there, so it wasn't enough to do a whole video of, and it gives me something to show in this. So first up we have Pressure Drop by Robert Palmer, $4.99. All of these he knocked off. I think he charged me £3 for this. I picked this up largely because Rob Walker we've been chatting on Instagram. I think it was on Instagram, it might have been on YouTube comments, but either. And he asked if I knew Palmer's early work, because he'd got some and it was a lot better than he thought it would be. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. I mean, I personally quite like his later work as well, so I'm sure I will enjoy this, even with the slightly dodgy cover. Last month I picked up Adam Miant's Kings of the Wild Frontier and Prince Charming. I mentioned there that one of the two shops, and I couldn't remember which, had Dirk Wears White Socks, and I might pick that up next time I'm in them. It was Heathen Chemistry, and I did. So this was $8.99. As I say, he probably charged me $7 then, I would guess. Maybe $8, but certainly didn't charge me $8.99. So this is obviously a lot more punky than the hit albums. Also mentioned last time, did a first listen to John Martyn's Solid Air last month, I think it was. Really enjoyed it. Said I'd pick up any more of his stuff that I found, and they had One World. So this was $19.99. I'm not quite sure what he charged me for this. At the end of the day, I'm happy to pay the ticket price, so the fact that he knocks a load off for me is an added and very kind bonus. So this is from, when's this one from? 77. So the one that you will see again that I picked up in Slice of Vinyl earlier in the month was an 80s album of his. Solid Air is early 70s, so this is sort of halfway between the two. Another Pink Floyd for the growing Pink Floyd collection. This is Animals, so this is sort of next on the list of what people have recommended to me. I know this is a favourite of a lot of people. This was $29.99. This is a first pressing from 1977. And again, it wasn't $29.99. I won't be doing a first listens to for this, so I think 3 Pink Floyd first listens to is enough. If you really want to know what I think when I do listen to it, if you follow me on Instagram, I will post when I listen to it. It'll be a while yet. And if you ask, I will happily answer. This one I'd seen they got in, forgot that I'd seen they got in, and when I spotted it, I thought, oh, thank God they still got that. And Steve, who helps run the place, who was there when I went in, said, oh, I thought you might want that. This is Neil's heavy concept album. So this is Neil as in Nigel Planer, as in from the Young Ones. $17.99 this was. Nice Sergeant Pepper pastiche on the back. So if you're not familiar, The Young Ones was a BBC sitcom in the early 80s. It was the first of the sort of alternative comedy sitcoms, written by Ben Elton, Lisa Mayer and Rick Mayall, starring Rick Mayall, Ade Edmondson, Nigel Planer and Christopher Ryan and Alexei Sale. It's about a group of students basically in a scumbag college, living in a really run-down house, and just, you know, what they get up to. It is magnificent. It is one of the greatest sitcoms of all time. The character Neil, who was a hippie, sort of gained a bit of popularity outside the sitcom, and he had a #1, I think it was #1 single with his cover of Traffic's Hole in My Shoe, which is on here. Also, it's sort of a cutout Sgt. Pepper-esque insert. That's the word I was looking for. I do have Hole in My Shoe, 7-inch single that I picked up in Oxfam a year or two ago. Probably 2 now. So what else is on here? My White Bicycle, Hurdy-Gurdy Man, obviously Hole in My Shoe, and then various of his own tracks. But yeah, looking forward to giving that a listen. Yeah, so the Alicia Keys that they had in, they bought a huge collection off a bloke, and most of it was noughties and later, which is sort of stuff I don't often get in, because that's the sort of stuff people who are collecting hang on to at the moment. It's going to be a few years before that sort of starts flooding the market. And most of it was indie, to be honest, a lot of stuff even though I hadn't heard of. But then all of a sudden, up popped Songs in A Minor, Alicia Keys' debut album. This was the 10th anniversary re-release on 2 discs. So this was $21.99. I think he charged me $20. It's a magnificent album. Oh no, it's not a gatefold, is it? The album that made me a fan. Around the time of this 10th anniversary re-release, she played a concert at the Royal Albert Hall, just her and the piano, where she sort of told a little of her history through music, then played all of Songs in A Minor, again just her and the piano, plus then a few other hits at the end. But I was fortunate enough to be at. It's a great show, but yeah, really happy to have that. So now, oh no, there's more to come. No, those are in the wrong place. So here is the blue vinyl version of Matt Berry's The Blue Elephant. They are literally all identical apart from the sticker saying which version it is and then the colour of the vinyl. But, you know, it's called The Blue Elephant. You've got to have it on blue vinyl. So I have 3 copies of that on vinyl plus a CD. But I am a collector. I had been checking eBay for Alicia vinyl, and down to 2 I needed of the studio albums, and Here, which was the album before her most recent one, cropped up. It was £40, but they were accepting offers. I offered 30. They came back with 35, and I said, yeah, that's fine. Which is about right for this album. Maybe a little bit steep, but only by 2 or 3 quid. So it came. The polyline sleeve had the album title on it. And sticker, hype sticker. It's just a single vinyl. There is a clear vinyl version of this, but happy just to have the black vinyl. This was sealed and new, although I did spot when I unpacked it a tiny scratch. Oh, you can't even see it, I don't think. I don't think it's going to affect play. It's obviously just a fault in the manufacturing process. This also has a poster with all the lyrics, and also the download code unusually is on there, so let me just cover that. I might use it, although I have this CD, so I probably won't. But it's just a big version of the cover. At this point, Alicia was going natural, she wasn't wearing makeup. So a lot of the theme of this album was, you know, going back to who you really are. but it's a great album. It's an album I've only listened to once, actually, because normally with Alicia's albums I listen to them, and when she tours I sort of binge them beforehand, but because she didn't tour this album, that never happened. We have Shaky Stevens Singled Out. I never intended to get this. This was the Greatest Hits package that came out at the same time as the big box set that I've shown previously. Did an unboxing for and showed on my last CD update. So this is just a singles collection, so I wasn't going to get this because I've got everything. But then, just a week ago, it was pointed out to me again, I think it was Stephen, that Amazon was selling this for £7 something for a double album. So I'll sod it and got it. I'm glad I did, because what I didn't realise is that it's got a track by track about each song, which is what I felt was needed in the box set. A bit more detail about individual songs, you know, where the bonus tracks came from and that sort of stuff. And this is literally details of each track from Shaky, why he recorded them, why he chose those songs, why he wrote those songs, that sort of stuff. So I'll look forward to reading through that as I listen to tracks I know very, very well. I've got download code as well in there. And then finally, for the stuff I haven't already shown, this is... I've had something stuck there all video, I've just noticed, so apologies for that if it was visible. This is the vinyl release of Taylor Swift's Evermore album. So the second of her lockdown albums, which came out on CD months ago, last year I think it was. Yeah, it was. But because of all the problems with vinyl at the moment, you had to pre-order the vinyl and it came out a couple of weeks ago. Unlike Folklore, where there was myriad combinations of different covers and colour vinyls and you had to pick which one you wanted, this was just on this nice foresty green vinyl. So that's very nice. And again, it everywhere had that green vinyl, so I could, if I now know, have ordered it through my local record shop and got it. So yeah, I think that's all the stuff that I haven't already shown. So all the rest of the stuff I have. So as usual, I'll just quickly skate through these. So first up was a VCLT from Sean, SJW Productions, which I did an unboxing for, and it was Boney M's Oceans of Fantasy. Apparently, according to Richie McCook, I will recognise 2 tracks in this. Oh, it's a letter in there. Because they were used elsewhere. 12-inch of Kylie Minogue's Step Back in Time. And the Record Store Day release of Nick Mason's Saucerful of Secrets live at the Roundhouse, doing See Emily Play and Vegetable Man. Then, from Slice of Vinyl, the aforementioned black vinyl copy of Matt Berry's The Blue Elephants. Don't want to go back in. That'll be you. Thank you. New and sealed copy of Pulp's Different Class. Reissue, obviously, not the original. Would have paid a lot more than that. $21.99 if it was an original. Then Pretty Loved, I picked up Tina Live, which I have on cassette. And it's a great live double album. Steely Dan's Asia for my first listen to series. Another compilation I had on cassette, Marquee 30 Legendary Years, great compilation this. Golden Hour of Donovan. Local Hero soundtrack by Mark Knopfler. Let's move these closer so I'm not squeaking all the time. Haircut 100's Pelican West. Melanie's Stoneground Words. Chas and Dave. This is the Courage best promotional copy of, I've got my album, Don't Give a Monkeys. The aforementioned John Martyn, Piece by Piece. Poison's Open Up and Say Ah. Chas and Dave, John Martyn and Poison. Nobody can say my taste isn't eclectic. Simon and Garfunkel, Concert in Central Park. Best of Otis Redding. The Who's Tommy orchestral version, London Symphony Orchestra type thing. In a big box set. And then from Gosport charity shops, again I've shown all these. The Hits album 10 for £1. Golden Hits of Dusty Springfield that actually contains, which I didn't realise at the time, 24 golden greats of the 60s. Now that's what I call Music 10. Again, £1. Lovely copy of Ultravox's The Collection for £1. Danny Minogue, Jump to the Beat, Picture Discs, 7-inch single. Christmas in Bedillied Bay with Kid Creole and the Coconuts, 12-inch single. And the Best of Cilla Black. There you go. So that's May. The PJ Harvey Peel Sessions album, it came out on the 28th. I have a copy waiting for me at a Slice of Vinyl. I would have gone and collected it. However, I'm also waiting for the Fawlty Towers vinyl box set, which he had a delay receiving. He hasn't received it yet, which was meant to be out on Friday as well. So I will hopefully, apparently it's on its way, so hopefully Wednesday after work I will be picking that up and I'll unbox that. Probably be up the following week. The Fawlty Towers, not the PJ Harvey, but that's why I haven't got a PJ Harvey release this month. Yep. What else I get? It's Record Store Day coming up, June the 12th. Should be picking up a lot there. It's fallen awkwardly because of work, but that's beside the point. Hopefully there will be a Record Store Day video. What else I buy outside of that probably won't be that much, apart from stuff I've already ordered, because that's going to take up most of my money. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.